podcast today. Today we're actually talking about another pharmaceutical stock. I love these pharmaceutical stocks because whenever there's a drug they're working on, for example, and the drug takes off, or there's a different phase for the drug, there's always potential to make money, and I love them. Right, so let's talk about this pharmaceutical stock. The ticker for the stock is MITO, and the company name is Stealth Biotherapeutic. Okay, so we're going to go through the company, what pipeline they're working on, what results they came out with recently, and their financials, of course, and what the institutional banks are holding for the stock. So if you're new to the channel, please do consider subscribing. I release video every day. The objective here is to get you guys information which is valuable, and you have your stock on your watch list, and if there's something goes on with the stock, at least you'll be able to invest and hopefully make some money like that. So let's talk about that. Right, Stealth Biotherapeutics working on a mitochondrial dysfunction. Now this mitochondrial dysfunction, mitochondrial is actually a cell that holds the biochemical energy in your body, and it provides when it needs it. And if you don't have that, there's a dysfunction, for example, there will be a lot of different problems with your body, like fatigue and things like that, vision problem, etc., etc. Right? So let's talk about that. So they have a comprehensive timeline here on the different drugs. They were supposed to come out with the data, for the first one, which they did. And this is why the stock is a little bit up. And we're going to talk about what the results came out. The results overall weren't really 100%. They weren't able to find the endpoint, but there are some aspect on that drug that actually were very positive. Okay, and a very noteworthy thing about their their news catalyst was that it says here, I highlighted it. It says, let me bring up my laser pointer as well. It says, it is important to note that there are no current approved treatments for GA, and given the results of the trial, believe that FDA will work with Stealth to get the treatment to the market. Now that's a good news, right? So whatever they're working on, the drug nobody actually has anything as such, right? So even though the effects weren't really 100% positive, there are still positive aspect to it, and they're thinking that FDA will work with them to at least get some degree of this drug out there, which is a really good news. Stock price is 22 cents. Market cap is 13.61 million. And on an average, the stock that are traded for the company about 538,000. Today, they traded 4.2 million because of the catalyst that came out. And it's a good catalyst, right? They're saying that essentially, nobody's making that drug. And they actually have, even though it's not 100%, but they still have some positive aspect to it. So FDA potentially could work with them, at least get it out there, whatever they can, to help people out, right? So let's look at their balance sheet as well. On total assets, they're above, everything is by 1,000, by the way. So if you see 50,000, that's 50 million. So 50 million is their asset. Liabilities about 95 million. So they are in negative. So basically what they're doing, they're working on drugs. So if you're not selling anything, you're potentially working on it. They raise money, they spend on the drug, and they're trying to raise money like that. So cash flow, of course, is not going to be really great as well. Negative 44 million. And same thing, because even though they were able to raise some money with the stocks, 59 million, and they do have about 47 million on hand. Operations are not successful, meaning like they're not really selling anything at this point. They're still working on these drugs, research and development. Look at these institutional analysts, what they're saying. They're saying it's a strong buy, right? They think the average price should be around $2.50. The highest it could go to $4. The lowest it could get to $1. Again, very high expectation. They are at 22 cents, which I think this is a good sign that, at least the analysts think that they potentially can make money, right? So as far as the institutional holdings are concerned, they do have a little bit of in there, right? 12.12%. Not a lot. There's 42,000. 6 of these firms increased their position by 42,000. 6 of them sold out. So about, net is about 10,000 stocks. But look, at the end of the day, this is still, they getting their foot in there. They don't want to just disregard it. You never know when these things come up, they make quick money and they come out of the situation, right? So as far as the chart is concerned for this, overall, the stock had a good day. RSI looks like is sort of on an upward momentum, and moving average conversion divergence coming up. Look, the idea is this is, again, not a hot play. You can't just go ahead and trade it right now and potentially see a $1 or $2 gain. The objective here is to get you guys the stock in there in your watch list. So now, when they do come up with the as I said, like the timeline they have here, P3 study. So when they come up with the next one, the neurology one, essentially we could see the stock boom again, right? So if you have it on your watch list, potentially you can make money on that now if it goes to the next stop. Every time, look, they came out with a catalyst today. The stock was trading about 17 cents. They came out with their stock was at 22 cents. Not a lot, but it's still something. So when they do actually have that drug established and FDA approves that, essentially, as analysts are thinking, the stock could potentially go to, $2 or $2.50. 52-week high, right? 52-week high there, about $2.10. So that's another thing to know, right? So in last 52 weeks, the lowest it got to is 17 cents, which we saw only 2 days ago. And $2.10 is what the highest it went. So there's potential on the stock as well. But I just wanted to make this quick video for you guys. Definitely add this to your watch list. I'm really optimistic about these pharmaceutical stocks. I love them, as I said in the beginning of the video. I made some money off different pharmaceutical stocks, and the reason is because every time there's a comprehensive pipeline, you just watch out for the stock and see what the after hour is going to be. And I'll be making more videos of these stocks as well if I see any momentum in after hours, which I feel like is going to break out. This one is because I don't know how it's going to do on tomorrow, because right now it's the histogram is really low, and generally it's a sign that you might see a little bit of a downshift on this one. But again, look, I don't want to deviate you, not by this is not a financial advice. So if take a look at it tomorrow morning and pre-market, and you feel like there's a play it, but definitely add it to your watch list. I'm definitely doing it, adding it to my watch list. And again, none of this is financial advice, but if you're investing in some company, for example, don't invest everything at once. Do a little bit of check and see how it does, and then put more money into it. So look, that's my quick video for today. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, do give it a thumbs up, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow with the next video.